We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Dave Dennis is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Horner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry, and he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the 9th.
Here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Cubs are down quietly. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Chet Steadman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Stepping in, Mike Soriano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Mike Soriano.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Into the box now, Ted Tyson lifted in the air out to right. Sosa will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
At the plate, Alexi Ortega comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
The 1-0.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Soriano leads off first with 1 away. Hey! 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. On, he pops it up. Embry ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Damian Miller.
Now in the box, Damian Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Nope. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. No, from the stretch. Ball 3. The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count still full. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. High chopper to third. There to play it is Zobrist. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Pirates leave one. We are still scoreless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Ryan Buckner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Buckner.
Here's the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Now to the plate, Jesse Padilla took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. In the air now, out to left. Soriano is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Sammy Sosa.
Striding in, Sammy Sosa. Here's the first pitch to him.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh. Ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sito Suzuki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Robbie Oldham.
Robbie Oldham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Robbie Waite. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he got him.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
So now to the plate, Lester Bowen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Bowen is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Ben Zobrist. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Chet Steadman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base now.
To the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Nick Castellanos now, a base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch coming, here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Antonio Ruiz, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a corner.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Batting ninth. The pitcher.
Digging in, Dave Dennis. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Mike Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And that misses 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Ready for another chance? J.C. Embry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Ryan Buckner.
Ryan Buckner.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Jesse Padilla.
In now, Jesse Padilla, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So coming to the plate, Ted Tyson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Tyson is playing up the middle in center field here, but most often he can be found in right. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in, Alexi Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Damian Miller. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 1-2.
2-2. No.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Sito Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sito Suzuki.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of it.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches. They fight, they scratch. And then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Chet Steadman. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bowen is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Cubs, the shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nicholas Horner. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh.
The 1-0 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Nope. 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready with the 2-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Robbie Oldham. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Suzuki is right there, 1 down.
Now back, second baseman, Robbie Waite.
Digging in now, Robbie Waite, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Out in front of it, strike 1. In his career, Waite has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Fouled off.
7 foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little ridiculous. Don't be shocked if the pitcher throws the rosin bag at this one.
And he popped him up. And this will land foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And he finally puts him away here as he strikes him out after an 11-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Lester Bowen. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. 5 innings complete. Cubs lead it 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, J.C. Embry.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ryan Buckner. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Left fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Luther Siegel enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Luther Siegel.
Stepping in now, Jesse Padilla, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Okay.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Settling in now, Sammy Sosa. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Tyson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Suzuki.
At the plate, Sito Suzuki. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
1 ball.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Siegel has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. 1 swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The set and the 1-1.
Hey! 1 and 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Antonio Ruiz will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the pitcher, Luther Seagull.
Luis Clemente will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Luis Clemente.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Mike Soriano.
Stepping in, Mike Soriano. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh. 1-1.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ted Tyson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Two and 1. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Number 38 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 38.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
At the plate now, Chet Steadman. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Ready now, Nicholas Horner. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. None out, runners at first and second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So a big spot here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
J.C. Embry will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. So far this year against Southpaws, Embry is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Hit down the line at first. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Alexi Ortega, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Suzuki is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Damian Miller.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Damian Miller. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Robbie Oldham. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Ronnie Wickert will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Ronnie Wickert.
To the plate now, Robbie Waite, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Buckner as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The catcher, number 3.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Digging in once again, Jesse Padilla. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways. Up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Jesse Padilla is sent packing for the second out of the inning. The next Cub up, Sammy Sosa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Sito Suzuki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1.
Oh. Doing one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Lester Bowen.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Hit softly down the line at first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Antonio Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
All even now, 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 38.
Andrew McCutcheon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
And And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Soriano.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Soriano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. To 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Pirates leave 1. They're still down, it's 2-0. Joel Harper enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Joel Harper.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's foul. That's foul.
Ready with another 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ronnie Wicker.
Adam Greenberg will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Greenberg.
Late square, and this is popped up. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is flared out towards second. And that's the 2nd out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nicholas Horner. First offering on its way. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground to the left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Into the box now, number 12, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Thomas Nicholas comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
At the plate, Ted Tyson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's a corner.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Now at the plate, Alexi Ortega. Here comes the first pitch. Nicholas, a Nevada native. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now here it comes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Another one sent foul. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Damian Miller.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Damian Miller. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Robbie Oldham. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And it's fouled away. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. High in the air out to center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you. They should enjoy this ride, though, while it lasts.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Cubbies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chet Steadman notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Thomas Nicholas earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
9 hits, no errors. They left.